week's show. Grainne Rose, everyone there, Will.
Yes, this is the Kildare Rose, Grainne Carr. Grainne is 23 from the village of Ardclough. She's a trainee solicitor, having graduated from Maynooth University. The Kildare Rose, Grainne Carr.
How are you? No photo. So how are you?
I'm very well, Tommy.
You're in great form.
Absolutely. How could I be? It's just amazing to be here.
You started your journey in Kildare.
We did indeed, yeah. It was absolutely brilliant to have all 56 roses, including myself, there. We spent the 2 days in Kildare. We were given an unbelievable reception. I was just so proud and honoured to have all roses from all corners of the world in my home county to show them the very, very best of Kildare tourism. So I think all of the girls can happily say that they also had a brilliant time when they were there too.
Did you bring them to Ardclough?
Unfortunately, we didn't, no. They did go close, though, because we were staying in Maynooth in the Glen Royal Hotel. We also went to the K Club, which is one side of Ardclough, and some of the roses went to Selbridge, which is the other side of Ardclough. So they just skipped it in the middle. But
so you didn't bring them to the hurling metropolis of Kildare?
I know, exactly. Current Kildare county champions, might I add.
So you're very proud of that there, because we don't associate Kildare with hurling, I suppose, but when you go into the club levels, it's different.
Exactly. No, Ardclough has always been a very predominant hurling club in the county. It's been a couple of years now since they've won the county championship. So last year the team really pulled it together. They bet the Townies of Naas in the final, which is a big shock.
It's always good to get the Townies.
Exactly.
Always good to get the Townies.
Definitely, yeah.
Is that your dad there who was really excited about beating the Townies, was it?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Well, he's a Ballycally man, so but he is now he's an honorary Ardclough man.
The crowd are turning on him now down there. That's fine.
Yeah.
So I believe your dad used to come to the Rose of Tralee.
He did, yes. He came with his brother Pat, his older brother Pat. So he used to say when the family would sit down and watch the Rose of Tralee, oh yeah, geez, myself and Pat had great crack. And he used to say, oh Mum, were you there? And silence, oh no, that was before we had met.
Oh.
So he knows quite what happened. Yeah.
So Angela put a stop to the gallivanting.
Exactly.
And that's it.
And that was that.
And rightly so.
And now they're back here again today together. So.
I got a tweet earlier on from Maynooth College, because you went there, wishing you all the best.
Oh yes, no, I actually saw that myself. Yeah, so I spent 4 years in Maynooth University where I studied my law degree. I absolutely loved it there. It's a fantastic university, and actually some of the girls are down there as well to support me today.
So anyone get in trouble here in Tralee, we have loads of solicitors here.
Exactly, yeah, plenty of free legal advice to go around.
Don't say free.
Oh,
no.
Not free. Legal advice.
Inexpensive.
Yeah, we'll go with exactly. So yeah, from Maynooth University then I went on to sit my FE1 exams, which are the entrance exams to Blackhall Place. So I sat all 8 of those in the October and March sitting. So
you say all 8 of them?
Yes.
Did it feel like all 8 of them?
It was a marathon, yes it is. They're probably the hardest exams you'll sit. So I've been told anyway. I've yet to go to Blackhall Place, but any trainee that I've ever spoken to have said no, definitely. The FE1s, once you get over them, it's plain sailing from there.
So when you finish with Blackhall Place, where do you want to go and what you want to do exactly?
Yeah, so I have my training contract with William Fry, so they're based in Dublin. So I'll start with them next September. So they're a corporate law firm, but I'll get to kind of try out a few different rotations while I'm there. I have a particular interest in technology law. Kind of data protection, intellectual property. It's all very current.
All very new as well.
Exactly. I actually did my thesis on data protection, the GDPR. So no, it's something that I think is affecting everybody now at the moment. So like that, very fast-paced, very dynamic. I also have quite an interest in employment law as well, having worked in the Workplace Relations Commission previously. So I think those are 2 places that I might like to do a rotation in when I get there.
Now, when you're doing all this, very, very busy, where does the boyfriend come into all this?
Oh, well, he's quite a busy man himself now. He actually qualified just a couple of months ago as an accountant. So both of us were kind of studying in tandem together, which was nice. Yeah.
He looks like an accountant. Look at this. He can even keep a straight face after
I know.
that. Only an accountant could. Watch this now. He can keep a straight face. Watch.
Trying to, yeah. Oh, he's very well turned out, though.
He's turned out?
Yeah, very well turned out.
Where did you meet him? Column.
Yeah. Well, we both worked in the K GAA club while we were in college. So that was where we started going.
Okay, yeah, and mum and dad approved and everything.
Oh yeah, no. Well, the 2 older brothers now took a while to warm to him, yeah. But it's not Colm's fault now. They're just very, very protective, I'm afraid.
No, that's okay. That's allowed, and
Yeah.
accountant, he'll be making money now, fair, so they'll accept him.
Yeah.
Let's call a spade, don't you?
Yeah,
No, you're going to dance for us.
Yes, I am, Dahi.
Now, do you need to get ready or anything?
I just have to whip this off, so I might give this to you.
Lovely, yeah. Gabe will get all the good stuff going down and everything. Like, they don't trust me.
And I might give you my shoes as well.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, lovely stuff. Lovely. So what are you going to dance? How long have you been dancing, actually?
So I started dancing when I was about 6 years old, and I danced right up until I went to college. So I unfortunately didn't really have the time to compete anymore, but my cousin is a professional Irish dancer, so sometimes they do a bit of a jig together.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So if you take your place there, we're going to see this beautiful dance. So ladies and gentlemen, performing a soft shoe reel, she is our Kildare Rose, Grainne Carr.
Dear she long gone go sometimes Dagen kiel revish She mustering in lerken av the warishe She towering queen So leg my steer on so far Spot above where is come On a make can't scream almost mine Give it to down So leg my steer on so far Spot above where is come On a make can't scream almost mine Give it to down
Ladies and gentlemen, our Kildare Rose, Grainne Carr. Okay. Absolutely great fun. Right, Will, where are we off to?